Have you ever chased a dream so big that it scared even you? Here's the truth no one tells you. When you start that journey, you won't hear applause. You won't get cheers. In fact, what you'll hear first is silence. A silence so loud, it almost makes you question your decision. No congratulations, no support, no recognition, just you. And that silence? It's not your enemy. It's your teacher. It's life's way of asking, how badly do you want this? Because people don't clap for ideas. They clap for outcomes. They watch quietly, waiting to see whether you'll fall flat or rise. And while you're bleeding energy into 18-hour days, losing sleep over a vision only you can see, others are watching from a distance, unmoved. That's when you learn the most painful yet powerful truth. Never expect anyone to believe in you more than you believe in yourself. You might assume your friends will stand beside you. You might expect your family to cheer at every step. But reality kicks in quick. People trust what they can see, not what you hope to achieve. They celebrate victory, not the grind. So, what happens when you're knee-deep in the grind? When your eyes are red from sleepless nights and your soul is tired from pushing against the current? That's when you realize this dream belongs to you. You can't rent belief. You can't outsource conviction. If you're expecting someone else to carry your vision when it gets heavy, you've already lost half the battle. Not because others are heartless, but because they're human. They have their own chaos, their own dreams, their own inner wars. Everyone is weathering their own storm. They don't hear the fire in your chest. They don't see the urgency behind your quiet hustle. They're not the ones tossing in bed at 2 a.m., wondering if this will all be worth it. You are. Only you. You'll share your dream, and most will smile politely, nod vaguely, and forget it minutes later. Some will doubt you. Some will laugh. Some will say they support you, while secretly hoping you fall. Why? Because your ambition challenges their comfort. Your hunger reveals their hesitation. Your drive exposes the dreams they gave up on. They'll say, be realistic. What they mean is, be like me. Don't shine too brightly. Don't outgrow this place. And if you listen, if you shrink your dreams to fit into their boxes, you'll start playing small for their approval. You'll choose safety over growth. You'll bury your greatness just to belong. That's not living. That's the slowest form of failure. Because the moment you step into a new version of yourself, one that speaks about impact, legacy, freedom, they'll say you've changed. They'll say, you're too much. They'll say, no one from around here ever made it. Let them smile. Let them misunderstand you. Let them label you. But don't let them stop you. You don't need 10 cheerleaders. You just need one unshakable reason. And it better come from inside. Because if your motivation depends on applause, it will die the moment the room goes quiet. But if it's fueled by fire, by hunger, by purpose, then nothing can stop you. That kind of purpose, it'll walk with you through shame, through rejection, through nights of doubt, through failure after failure, and you will face all of them. The world only respects results. Until then, you're invisible. So don't expect celebration for your struggle. Don't trust easy words. Watch behavior. Because when you're at your lowest, that's when masks fall off. That's when you see who's real. Those who ghost you, mock you, walk away, don't hate them. Just remember. So next time, you walk alone, not feeling abandoned, but feeling powerful. Because greatness is a lonely road. And that's okay. It's better to walk alone toward your destiny than get lost in a crowd headed nowhere. Most people settle. Most chase comfort. Most stay safe. But not you. Because your path is different. You already know. Walking a different path means walking alone. And with that choice comes something most people aren't prepared for. Discomfort. If you've chosen growth, then you've also chosen pain. You've chosen uncertainty. You've chosen fear. It's not a glitch in the journey. It's the fee you must pay at the gate. And that price, it's non-refundable. Pay it. Wear it. Learn from it. One of the easiest traps to fall into is assuming others will instantly get it when you share your dream. You open up thinking they'll feel your excitement, your fire. But how could they? They haven't seen what you've seen. They haven't stared failure in the face and dared to try again. They haven't walked in your shoes, carrying the weight of doubt and the pressure of becoming someone no one expected. That's why you must treat your dream like a secret recipe. Guard it. Don't waste time explaining it to those who only taste the raw ingredients and mock the dish. Let your actions be your introduction, and let your results be the loudest conversation you ever have. And when people don't believe in you, good. Let that disbelief sharpen your focus. Let it harden your resolve. Let it fuel your momentum. There is a special kind of strength that comes from proving people wrong. Not out of ego, but because it's the only option left. Because you will hear no. Doors will close. Calls will go unanswered. Friends will disappear. Even your own voice may whisper, maybe you're not good enough. And even then, you must keep going. Not because they believe, but because you do. There's no perfect guidebook for this. No online course, no life coach, no viral quote can carry the weight for you. Everyone has advice, but no one will bleed for your dream. People will watch. Some silently hope for your fall. Some will act surprised when you rise. Most won't remember your journey at all. That's why you have to be your own source of strength. You will fail. And yes, it will hurt. But that's part of the plan. Pain is a masterclass comfort could never teach. Every heartbreak brings wisdom. Every betrayal builds instincts. Every rejection carves resilience into your bones. Don't let pain break you. Let it build you. You don't need to be angry at those who don't trust you. In fact, thank them. Now you know not to expect anything. Now you move with eyes wide open. Now you stop depending on external approval, and that, ironically, makes you unstoppable. That's the gift of not trusting too quickly. It forces growth. It teaches self-reliance. People come and go. Opinions are everywhere. Support is often just a passing breeze. But opportunities? They're always hiding in the work no one wants to do. If you're willing to think differently, to keep building in silence, to walk forward even while being doubted, you become untouchable. Not because you're invincible, but because you've decided to rise with or without applause. No one owes you belief. No one is obligated to support your dream. That's your job. You've been given a mind to think, a voice to speak, and a vision to bring to life. That's your responsibility. Use it. Trust your fire. Trust your fight. Trust your direction. But don't expect anyone else to carry the load, because at the end of the day, this journey isn't about proving the doubters wrong. It's about proving yourself right. It's about showing up again and again, even when no one is watching. It's about finishing what you started. It's about looking in the mirror with pride, knowing you never folded, even when folding seemed easiest. So build, rise, create, move forward. And when they finally ask, "How did you do it?" just smile and say, "I didn't wait for anyone to believe in me. I believed in myself." When people hear the phrase, "Don't trust anyone," they often mistake it for bitterness. But it's not about shutting the world out. It's a reminder to wake up. A reminder that no one, not even your closest, will ever carry the fire you carry. And that's not a curse. It's your greatest power. It's not about being cold. It's about becoming wise. You've made it this far by trusting your own fire, even when no one else could feel its warmth. And now comes one of the most crucial parts of the journey. Learning to keep walking, even when no one is walking with you. It's not about pushing people away. It's not about isolating yourself. It's about learning to stand on your own 2 feet, without crutches. Because the most dangerous thing you can do is hand your dreams to someone else and expect them to carry the weight. The truth is, most people are already overwhelmed with their own burdens. They're dropping their own goals. How can they possibly hold yours? Even those who genuinely love you might not fully understand your vision, and that's okay. Their love often translates to wanting you to be safe. They want you to avoid pain. They want you to stay comfortable. But what they don't realize is that safety is not peace. It's a padded cell for your potential. Comfort isn't freedom. It's a disguised form of captivity. Real growth requires movement. It demands motion even when no one is watching. That's the real test. Not when the lights are on and the crowd is cheering, but when the room is silent and you're still showing up. There will be nights when your own mind becomes your worst enemy. Mornings when your purpose feels blurred. Seasons when silence is so loud, it almost deafens your will. But here's where your strength is forged. Not when you're being celebrated, but when no one even notices that you're still fighting. People will often preach realism to you. But what is realism really? It's the product of broken dreams and lowered expectations. Realism is often just the vocabulary of those who stopped believing. They stopped chasing, so now they advise you to settle too. They call it love. They call it protection. But often, what they're really doing is shielding you from the very pain that would have made you powerful. They're not trying to hurt you. They're just afraid for you. But fear-driven advice may save you from risk. And in doing so, it also saves you from greatness. You don't need to broadcast every idea. You don't owe explanations for every move you make. Just move. Let your actions do the talking. Let your silence confuse them. Let your consistency become your message. Trust is beautiful but fragile. The mistake isn't in giving people a chance. The mistake is giving them control. Don't hand someone else the steering wheel and then complain about where you end up. You are the driver. You are the engine. You are the fuel. No one else. Yes, some people will say they believe in you. Some will mean it. some won't. But here's the truth no one talks about. Even the ones who mean it can leave. They can change. They can disappear. That's why your belief has to be rooted deeper than their words. It has to be planted in something. Unshakable, your own conviction. Because the world will shake. People will disappoint you. Plans will fall through. Promises will break. And sometimes, it's the ones you trusted most. The ones who clapped the loudest. Who leave first. No warning. No explanation. Just distance. In those moments, you'll be tempted to question everything. Were they right? Was I wrong? But don't let their absence turn into your excuse. Let it become your fuel. Let their silence become your reason. To speak louder with action, not to prove them wrong, but to prove yourself right. Sometimes, silence is your greatest weapon. When they doubt you, stay silent and work. When they laugh, stay silent and build. When they forget you, stay silent and rise. Let all the noise stay outside. Never let it get inside. Guard your mind like a fortress. Protect it like gold. Because once the noise gets in, it's not the world that defeats you. It's you.